Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Autographs Live Break Room. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Robbie Lopez. Uncle Charlie time, folks.
I gotta put on my sunglasses for this one, Ricky. Boy, is this a thing of beauty!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. You know who this is. It's your buddy, Mr. Robbie Lopez. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. It is your Thursday crew. Robbie Lopez as your host, and the Rain Man himself is right back in the room. It's Ricky the Rind.
How we doing?
Widmer.
How we doing?
What's everybody up to on this fabulous Thirsty Thursday? Hopefully everybody is out there utilizing this great code. It is the once a week code. Promo.
Oh, code.
Promo. Sorry.
I thought you said cold. I was like, there's a cold going around?
I don't know. Once in the week promo. Every Thursday we have it. It's our Thirsty Thursday. For every 5 breaks you get into, you get a free jersey spot on us. All you simply have to do is, like I said, join in on the fun. Get any 5 spots, whether that be the Diamonds, the Vault, the Basketball Practice Squad, jerseys, half and half. It doesn't matter. As long as you get into 5 breaks, you get a jersey on us. Simply get into those 5 breaks. Then you're going to head over to the jersey spot like you're going to purchase one. When you do a full checkout, you'll notice that you're only purchasing 5. You get that jersey spot on us for free. And ladies and gentlemen, you've participated in your first and hopefully many Thirsty Thursday promos. So guys, get out there. There's a lot of good stuff out there, including this brand new vault, I believe. Is it a brand new vault? 24, relatively new. 24 boxes out of 30. 12 of those headliners are still out there. It looks like I still have 5 speed flexes in that vault, along with every single vault key out there. A through E is still in play. What else is up for grabs? We are looking for some participants to close out this black and blue half and half because, ladies and gentlemen, we have another specialty series. You're going to like this. Hopefully, you get into that black and blue, close it out, and we'll hopefully get into that new specialty series. It's a fabulous series, and then I can't wait to show it to you guys. So, Ronnie is saying the Rolls Royce show, baby. The R&R. Yes, Ronnie. Let's fire this up. Single vault or diamond, anyone? Says Ronnie. Let's help Ronnie out. Let's go to our lovely, lovely break screen where we can get you guys all set up for the show. Here we go. Looks like the boys had 11 today. Ricky, anything? 7. He's going 7. I'm going 9.
7.
Anybody else out there want to throw a number out there before we roll the dice? A little too late. How about 8? 8. It is 8. Those crazy 8s right back in the room, folks. So 8 is going to be our dice roll. And normally we do a chase wheel spin for our show, but guess what? I gave something, I put something in for you guys. Where is it at? There it is. Look at that. Boom. Here it is. It's the half and half series. It's 2 boxes. It is a guaranteed double up. That means someone in this break is going to land in that a certain spot for a chance to double up in this black and blue. And for everyone that does get into that, a top spot draw for a $100 gift card just for wrapping that up. And then we get into that new series. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. So, who's up for some black and blues? The last headliner is that Darrelle Revis Authentic, and it seems like a hidden gem. But that hidden gem, we know, is a double up. So that is going to be an AFC East. So come and grab those spots, folks. Let's see. Dice roll. Ooh, the dice roll is 8. So our show is officially set up. Ricky, my great producer, any pre-fills?
Yes. No pre-fills.
No pre-fills. All right, let's head over to the lovely, lovely break page. And then folks out there watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, wondering how can I jump into this wonderful action you guys have on your break page? Well, there it is, folks. There's that link I just dropped out there for you guys.
Closest we got, Robbie, is we got 2 spots bought into the vault single and 2 in the vault quad. Or, I'm sorry, vault double, vault quad, 2 spots bought into each.
There we go. 6 to go in both of those. Let me do a quick refresh. And looking like we are going to... So, folks, that link that I just dropped into the comment section, I should say, takes you directly to the page that is on your screen. As you scroll down to our screen, you can find all of our current breaks, starting with that double box break in the vault. Again, Ricky said 2 people are in that. The quad is also 6 to go. So these should take off any minute, folks, in this vault. We've got headliners like Puka Nacua on the rep rave, the Terrell Davis retro logo of the Denver Broncos with that sick visor on there, chrome visor. You also have the Saquon Barkley on that flex. Where are my Eagle fans at there? You Super Bowl champions are in the room on this sick killer Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley, this guy is going to go nuts again next year. I think next year is the year that he goes ahead and breaks Eric Dickerson's record. He was on the verge of breaking it last year. I think it's his mission. Now that he's gotten the Super Bowl out of the way.
If it was his mission, wouldn't he have just done it last year?
Well, he could have. Because I saw the NFL films, and one of it was like the coach was asking Saquon, like, "Hey, do you want it?" And he goes, "You know what? It's not all about me. Let the young guys get some reps."
Usually, players like that don't change their mind year after year.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think since it was his first year with the Eagles, I think he played the whole "I'm a team player. Let me be a team player first." And not make it so much about me.
Now he's like, okay, last year was a lie. This year I'm all about myself.
I'm saying now. I think now I think he could get into more of a personal accomplishments now.
Would I love to see him break it? Absolutely.
Eagles, I think, got the third easiest schedule.
I just don't see it.
Well,
I just don't see it. And also, don't come at me with easiest schedules, Robbie, because the Bears had a top 5 easy schedule.
Well,
last
I
year.
know. Yeah.
And we know how that went.
5-12.
We know how
5-12.
went.
We don't talk about that. What else do we have on here? Emmitt Smith on the standard Cowboys speed flex. The Michael Penix Jr. with the player mural on this. That is also another one that's still out there. Then we have the Bills triple sign. You got Jim Kelly, you got Thurman, and you've got Andre Reed all on one lid. Then you also have the running back, Derrick Henry on that military camouflage. Aiden Hutchinson is still out there too. That's also going to be a rep. So your only 2 reps out there are going to be the Puka Nacua Rave and your Aiden Hutchinson. You also got Barry Sanders out there on the Authentic 3.0. Salute to service. Justin Jefferson seems like he got pulled when this got dropped, along with the Jamar Chase that got pulled and the Marshall Faulk that got pulled. You also got secondary headliners out there like Mr. Hines Ward and Trey McBride, your tight end from the Arizona Cardinals. And speaking of the Saquon Barkley, here it is, folks. It is absolutely beautiful. Barkley down the center. You have, I don't know what kind of eagle you would call that, but maybe a screaming eagle. But I love the retro kind of colors. The Kelly Green eagle. Then you have the black eagle on the back. This thing is just absolutely. I'm telling you, Ricky, I tell you guys, folks, every single time whoever does these designs, they are just getting better and better and better every time we have a new helmet come through the break room.
I got a trivia question for you.
Ooh, I love trivia questions.
What's the only NFL team where their logo faces to the left, not the right?
Oh, that's a good question.
There's one team where their logo faces left and not right.
Oh. Guys, that is the UA question of the day.
Do you want?
Go ahead and write that in there.
Do you want a hint?
Oh no, I'm not. I don't want no hints. I'm gonna sit on this all day and think about it. Because it's not the Seahawk. It's not an eagle.
I'll say this:
It's not the Raven.
The answer might be closer than you think.
It's not the Eagles. Bucks is just a center one. It's not the Bears because that's just a C. Patriots, no, because that's. Oh, guys, let me know. What do you got? What do you guys think? Don't let us know, Ricky. Let us sink in
Rob
for a
like,
little
I'm not
bit.
gonna look at your screen.
Here's that Michael Penix, another lid that is just absolutely beautiful. This guy is going to, it's going to be his first year under center.
Well,
But he did have a couple of games last year he played in. And this guy is a question mark for me. I don't know what type of player or what type of quarterback I'm going to get out of this guy, but I'll tell you what, he's got the players. He's got Drake London. He's got B.J. Robinson. He's got Kyle Pitts. He's got the right players.
Jeff August says Tampa. That is incorrect. That's what I thought at first.
It's the Bears,
The
right?
Bears
Nope.
is wrong.
Nope. Bears is looking to the right. It's the C looking at right. What's the only logo to be facing left? It's the only logo in the NFL that is facing left. All other logos are facing right. What is that logo? Go. Again, that's going to be the question of the day. Sponsored by UA Break Room. Yours truly, Ricky the Rain Man, with your question of the day.
We do have this team in the break room.
Eagles? LOL?
Ding,
Nope.
ding, ding. It is.
Oh, it's the Eagles?
The Eagles go to the left
Well, how come this one has it going to the right?
because it's a helmet. It's a custom helmet.
Oh,
if you look
right.
at the regular logo,
Oh.
right here it goes to the left.
Oh, look at that. Well, knock me over with a feather.
That's why when you said not the Eagles, I went,
Yep. I guess I
and like
overguessed myself.
And like I said, the hint was the answer is closer than you think. It was because you had an eagle up on your screen.
Oh, closer? Yeah, I did.
It's closer than you think.
So 6 to go in that double, 6 to go in the quad. In the double box diamonds, move the chains. We're 7 to go in here. Headliners left in this diamond series, folks. A lot of them. And we've got Kurt Warner as one of them. We have Bo Nix on the Denver Broncos Speed Flex, Josh Allen Speed Flex, and Saquon Barkley also out there in these diamonds. So we got Saquon both in the Diamonds and the Net Vault. Justin Jefferson on the Winter Warrior still out there. Marshall Faulk on the Indianapolis Colts Rave. And we have the Derrick Henry Speed Flex. This is the one I'm dying to see. Since this got dropped last week, I'm hoping that we get in a little diamond chase because I am hoping to see this Chrome Speed Flex, very custom Chrome Speed Flex of the Derrick Henry. Also have King Henry on here too. So who wants to jump in these diamonds and get a chance at that custom Chrome Speed Flex of Derrick Henry, which is worth over $1,000. Now, when you start adding customs and stuff like that, now you're looking at anywhere between 15, 16, 17. But like I tell you, folks, I do it myself when I'm trying to trade or I'm trying to sell. I become the best negotiator that I could possibly be. And that goes the same for you guys. If you're trying to sell these things or trying to flip them, again, do your homework and definitely be the best negotiator because, again, this is a price that you guys have to come up with. I don't come up to me and be like, well, Robbie, I heard you saying it was like, no, I'm just giving you a low ball amount. That's it. Just a low ball amount. The price is what you want it to be on these helmets. And again, they could be anything. So technically Bears and Packers as well. If you look at the flip side of that helmet,
Yeah,
I believe the C is the G is
looking
flipped
at
to
the
the
flip side of the
readable on
helmet,
each
guys.
side. LOL, low ball. Yes, low ball.
It's how the logo would look. Trying to find loopholes here, guys.
Sean's trying to find that loophole.
Well, Jay
Sean
August
Cummins.
too. Like I thought Tampa as well, but if you look at it, the sword is being swung to the right.
Swung.
So the momentum of the logo is headed right.
And then here's that actual custom Speed Flex Chrome. You got the golden raven on this thing and the gold ink of Derrick Henry. I'll get into the inscription on the other side if I can slow it down. There we go. Right there. King Henry on that beautiful, beautiful signature along with that. Look at that hand. Oh, one of the best, Ricky. I think Derrick Henry has a great signature. The inscription, it goes together. Come and get it, folks. This could be in your PC. All you have to do is jump into there. 192, definitely worth the value when you win this. I would definitely jump in if I had a chance to. Sean saying, if I displayed it masked to the other side, it would be displayed to the left. And if the auto is on the front of the Speed Flex, who says I display the lid in a certain direction? Jeff August says, it's a flag, it's wind blowing, it's right.
The answer was the Eagles.
Apparently you opened up a can of worms.
Yeah, the answer was the Eagles, guys.
The answer is the Eagles. So that is what's in those diamonds, folks. Ricky bamboozling again today, huh? No. Here we go in the double box. There's 7 to go also in this practice squad. You ask what's left? Well, it's 4 headliners. Eli Manning on the mini. We have the Edgerrin James on the authentic Colts Lunar. We also have the Aiden Hutchinson on the Rave authentic. And then we have the secondary headliner, Garrett Wilson of those New York Jets.
Jets, Jets.
Yes, he's on the Jets. For some reason, I thought he got traded in the offseason, but nope, that was George Pickens. Don't sleep on the M More section, those hidden gems, because, ladies and gentlemen, those 4 headliners still have 7 hidden gems out there for you guys to get. So come and wrap up the rest of this practice squad. 11 boxes left, 4 headliners, 7 hidden gems, and then on to another practice squad. Because we have practice squad after practice squad after practice squads for you guys. Basketball, well, we're down to the last 16 boxes in the basketball. 9 headliners. Those 9 headliners include a Karl Malone licensed jersey. We've got the Shaquille O'Neal jersey, How about a Kevin Garnett, Larry O'Brien trophy replica out there? How about Allen Iverson on the Funko Pops? I'll tell you what, folks, Funko Pops are starting to become very, very popular in the sports memorabilia world. Come and get yours right now with an Allen Iverson. It is hot here in the basketball. So is Steve Nash on the ball. These Wilson balls are beautiful. So beautiful that they eventually had to take the one that I was hoping that was still be in here. And that was the Tyrese Maxey. That got pulled. I don't know when, but that is no longer in there. Tuesday.
With Colin and Alex.
Oh, Colin and Alex. Okay. I'll let Colin take it. But James Harden is still out there, and Damian Lillard, the guy who will miss the whole entire 2025 season and the 2026 season due to that horrible injury he suffered in the playoffs.
Achilles injury.
But guess what? He's still one of the top stars in today's game. Come and get Damian Lillard on that Wilson basketball. And again, we've got Steve Nash still out there too. Two secondary headliners. One is a Hall of Famer, Tony Parker, and the other one, Tyler Hero, still on that Miami Heat, looking for a, maybe Giannis might be coming to Miami Heat.
No, it's coming to Chicago.
Oh,
he said he wants to play in Chicago.
There's a lot of ifs, Ricky. There's word that he could go to Spurs. There's word he could go to Houston.
Let's be honest. The Spurs are probably the leaders in the clubhouse.
There was rumors right off the bat that Dallas was looking to trade that number one pick for Giannis.
Not trading
I mean, there's a lot of speculations. And
the
the
league
thing is it's speculation.
The league gave them Cooper Flag. They're not going to kick a gift horse in the mouth.
I don't know. I would take a superstar over a rookie. That's just me, Ricky. What else we've got here? Double box black and blue. This is the one that is up for a $100 top spot draw. If you guys close this out, Darrelle Revis is the last headliner. It's the authentic, the New England Flash authentic, and another hidden gem in the and more section. We do know, word is that management told us it is a double up in the AFC East. We're just not telling you what the player is. You have to get into this and close it out. Double box, 8 to go. Let's close it out, folks, so we could drop you that most interesting specialty series you're going to love, because you loved it in the past. We brought it back for one day only. I wouldn't say one day only.
No, it's a series.
It's a series that...
it's usually one day only.
It's usually a one day.
One show only.
So if you guys want to get into that series, let's jump into this double box, black and blue. Close this out. All it takes is one person to start it, and then it gets the movement going. And then someone's going home with a Darrelle Revis authentic New England Patriot Flash and a hidden gem that's part of that.
Since
AFC.
It's on the board, we're allowed to say...
Oh, it's a one filler flex.
We're allowed to say that it's a flex.
Oh, it's a speed flex. So one speed flex, one authentic. Okay, Ricky.
We just don't know who's on it. We know division. We just don't know.
Ooh, well, that just sweetened up the pot. Someone is going to double up with an authentic and a speed flex in the AFC East. And then after that, a brand new series for you guys. And I can't wait, because it's a good one. And we're 8 to go in that single box vault, 8 to go in the single box practice squad, 8 to go in the single box basketball, 8 to go in these jerseys, the quarterback sneak. We got headliners still like... Oh, what? Sean is saying, hey, Ricky and Robbie, what's good, guys? Oh, nothing much. Sean just, here on a Thursday, trying to get some of these series closed out, like the black and blue half and half. It is one authentic, one hidden speed flex. And after that, a specialty series like no other for you guys. So I can't wait. I can't wait to drop this new series for you guys. So the quarterback sneak jerseys, headliners include Emmitt Smith, excuse me. Kurt Warner, Warren Moon, Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Dick Butkus, Ricky Williams, O.J. Simpson, Michael Penix. Those are all out there for you to chase. So the only one that got pulled looks like was the Jamar Chase. Yep. Jamar Chase is the only one that got pulled. So every headliner left in those jerseys, those are 25 out of 30, 12 headliners.
Love that Kurt Warner on a Cardinal jersey.
Oh, yeah, that Kurt Warner. I had to say the Ricky Williams, always a fan favorite here in the break room. You guys love those Ricky Williams jerseys. A Baker Mayfield
jerseys?
Yeah, one of the, well, this one is actually 34 on there, but
it's got the leaves.
Look at the
though,
weed,
right?
the marijuana leaves
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
here.
saying. It's a 420
Holy
jersey.
moly. Well, if he's not hitting holes, he's smoking bowls. Well, hopefully you guys will get to the break page, jump into those jerseys, and how about snagging a jersey like Ricky Williams, or how about one of these secondary headliners, Fred Warner, Andre Reed, and Mark Bavaro. He's out there, Mark Bavaro. And we have in the minis, also 8 to go in this single box diamonds. Again, if you guys a little bit out of range for the double box, 192, we do have it for low as $100. This is $96 single box. You could win this Derrick Henry Chrome Speedflex for that amount. And we've had it happen here many, many times where a lot of people are like, Robbie, Ricky, common, I'm a little skeptic on the 192. It's a little bit out of my price range. Do you have anything less than that? Yes, we do. We offer this in a single box for $96. Well, that's perfect. I could definitely grab 2 spots instead of just 1 spot for 192. I could grab 2 spots for 192. Perfect. Let me jump in there. We go ahead and then close it out. We randomize, and that person who was a little bit iffy jumped in here as won something like a headliner. And they're so happy, so ecstatic that they even thank us for like, hey, thank you for like that little help. Because I was at home, I was sitting in the chair, I was unsure. But you guys gave me that like A-OK, to instead of that one double box, I jumped in 2 spots for the single, and boom, I got a helmet. So thank you so much. Yeah, we love the appreciation, but it's happened many, many times, Ricky. Am I right? Am I not lying, Ricky?
Hey, if you're lying, you're dying.
That's true.
And I don't see you dying.
I'm still here. Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, I don't see you dying.
Yeah, Sean says, I will drink a beer for you guys here soon. Well, Sean, I'm drinking my coffee right now, but hey, get home, have a brewski for me.
You know what they say, Robbie? It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm wearing
It is.
bone underwear.
So that is what's left. 8 to go in those diamonds, and then the minis, folks, the minis. We've got headliners left are going to be Jamar Chase, Joe Montana. Ooh, a Joe Montana on that nice all white. Oh, that's the
salute to service.
It's I don't know. No, it's not a salute to service. I think it's just one of those all white.
Oh, you're right. It's got the color logo.
Yeah, an all white. We also have the Jordy Nelson still out there.
Nice.
Luke Kuechly
Not
still out there.
The room off in Jordy.
Kurt Warner on the Eclipse. Ricky loves the Eclipse. So when we first started here, or when he first started
Number
here,
2 now.
Ricky loved the Eclipse. He was like, "What are those?" And we always told me these are known as the Eclipse, and he's like, "Those are awesome."
Those are my favorite, or were my favorite.
And now we got raves.
Now they're the raves, just like I almost said the ram lid you see there, but that's the Eclipse.
Yep. Roger Staubach out there too.
Question for you, because I feel like I'm on the outside here.
Okay.
Lunars and eclipses, do you keep them separate or do you put them in the same category because they're just like the inverse of one another?
They're in the same category. I put them in the same.
Okay,
'Cause,
cool. You're like
yeah,
me.
they're
I say, so like when I said, "Oh, lunars are my favorite," I also mean eclipses.
Yeah.
Lunars and eclipses.
because they go together.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I was
they're
thinking.
just opposite of what they are.
I've heard some here at UA saying, "No, eclipses are eclipses and lunars are lunars."
Well, yeah, in
So when you-
aspect of that, but
yeah, but like
if
when
we're
I
gonna
say
categorize
lunars are
them-
my second favorite, I
Yeah.
also mean eclipses.
yeah. I get you. Secondary hit is that Michael Vick out there still, so that is what's left in the minis. We are 16 boxes, 8 headliners, 8 hidden gems. We're halfway there, folks, halfway there. So that's going to do it for your top to bottom rundown. If there is anything out there that I missed, or if anybody has just jumped into the room wondering what is out there, please let us know in the comments. I would love to go back and show you guys what is out there. If there's any new people out there, feel free to drop any comments about whatsoever about our room. Let us know where you're from, who's your teams,
Robbie,
who's your players.
I'm gonna ask you for a favor.
What's up?
Show off those diamonds, because Paca Taylor, Paca is getting into
Paca?
those diamonds on the
Ooh.
single. Parker, but I'm giving the Boston flair to it. The Paca Taylor.
Well, yeah, 7 to go in that single.
He got in to that diamond single. Let's get that filled, because look at these helmets you guys can get by helping Paca fill that single.
All right, I'm off from work today, guys. All right,
Whoop, whoop.
Sean.
Gotta love a day where you're off work.
I was gonna say Thursdays seems like those are Sean's off days because every time he's on, he's in here, he's always saying, "Hey guys, I'm headed to the liquor to get my beer, and I'm gonna have you. I'll have 2 for you, 1 for Ricky and 1 for you."
Bear hair.
Bear hair,
hair.
bear hair, bear hair. More like breaks hair, breaks hair.
Breaks hair.
Come get your breaks. So this is this one, and if you're wondering what 2 series to jump in, folks, it's the Diamonds. Actually, there's 3. It's the Diamonds, the Vault, and the Black and Blue half and half, which is located
Guaranteed double
right.
up in those final 2, right, Robbie?
Yes, right
That's what
here.
we're saying? Guaranteed double up in that final
Guaranteed
break?
double up. We already know one headliner is the Darrell Revis Authentic Flash. The second one is a Speed Flex. The question is we don't know who the Speed Flex is unless you guys jump into this Black and Blue, grab any spots 1 through 8, and then as soon as it closes, we're going to find a winner in the AFC East because that's the spot that has the double up opportunity. Someone's going home with an Authentic and a Speed Flex in the AFC East.
We
Who
know
is?
Darrell Revis
Yes.
is on the authentic. We don't know who's on that flex, though.
Nope. Any guests? And I'll tell you what.
In the AFC East,
AFC East, anybody, this is open to anybody. If you guys guess the correct hidden gem,
you got to be in the break.
you have to be in the break. Well, no. First is this is open to anybody. They don't have to be in the break to
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. But
They'll just get a $10 if they correctly guess it. They don't have to be in the break. It's $10.
okay.
If they're in the break and they win
What up, Redbeard?
and they guess correctly, they get $25.
Okay.
But they have to be in the break. They have to be in the AFC East, and they have to correctly guess the hidden gem.
Sears is saying Tyreek Hill. That's not a bad guy.
That's not a bad one. That's not a
Trying
bad
to
one.
think.
Red Bear saying, "Hey guys, what's up? Wondering what's left in the Jersey break." Jim Kelly. So
bad
Jersey
either.
break Red Beard is going to be every single headliner with the exception of Jamar Chase. So whatever headliners you're seeing on our break page, which is, I don't know what's going on with mine. Here we go. We have every single headliner with the exception of Jamar Chase. So Kurt Warner on the Cardinals, Dick Butkus on the Bears, Warren Moon on the Oilers, Bo Nix, Broncos, Pennick Jr. on the Falcons, Baker Mayfield. There's your, well, if we had a double up opportunity, that would be your double up, but no, this is just a single box. Emmitt Smith, OJ Simpson, and the Ricky Williams on the Marijuana Leafs. And again, if he's not hitting holes, he's smoking bowls. CMC says it's not Hill. He was a headliner. He was he? Was he? We'll see. We'll have to see.
He was.
He was. You're right. Good call. Good call.
You know what?
Yep, Tyreek Hill right there, right next to him. So
I'm looking to see if he was a headliner. He was not. Robbie, I'm gonna go with Mike Allstott on the Buck or not the Bucks. It's
no,
gotta be
yeah,
AFC.
AFC East.
Frick.
And that's the tough part. That is the tough part.
AFC East.
Hidden gem, and an AFC East player. AFC East. Darrelle Revis is the headliner. Who's the speed flex in the hidden gems? Correct. Guess the correct player. You get $10 in the UA gift card.
I am gonna go.
But if you jump into the break and you land in the AFC East and you correctly guess, that's $25.
So Darrelle Revis is on a Patriot.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be double Patriot? Is the question.
It could be a double Patriot. Bills too, folks. A lot of Bills out there, like Keenan Coleman it could be a hidden gem. Out there.
But on a flex.
James Cook.
Not everyone signs flexes.
That's what I'm saying.
Could be James Cook.
James Cook could be on a speed flex. I'm saying Jets. Maybe Justin Fields on a speed flex.
I'm gonna go with. And I gotta see, was he a listed headliner? I'm gonna go with Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas,
Thurman
yeah.
There. My other guess was Christian Gonzalez, but I don't think it's gonna be a double Pats.
Ooh, Christian Gonzalez. That's a good. That's a good one
else.
too.
I'm going Thurman Thomas.
We've had Christian Gonzalez on a speed flex. This is going to spark a lot of interest. Hopefully, a lot of people. Garrett Wilson.
I was gonna say at first, whoa, only one guess, but I forgot Sears threw out the Tyreek Hill that was a headliner.
Trying to think, Miami Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. Devon Achin could be a hidden gem. I'm trying to name so I already got Dolphins. I named the Dolphins, a couple off of the Dolphins. I named a couple off the Patriots. I named a couple off the Bills. Named a couple off the Jets. Who's else out there?
There's only 4.
That was it. Yeah.
Patriots, Jets, Bills, Dolphins.
So I gave you guys Rodney Harrison, says Brian. Dynasty says it's James Cook. So the only way we'll find out, folks, too. I mean, I love the guesses, but we have to get people to jump into this break. It is the last 2 boxes, and like I said, we do these last 2. We're going to drop another specialty series that you folks are going to love. You're going to go nuts when you see what's coming up after this series. So how fast can we get this sold out? You guys will be getting a Top Spot draw for a $100 gift card for those who closes this out. So whoever closes this out is going to be put into that Top Spot draw for a $100 gift card. So you are going to win not just 2 helmets, but an opportunity to win another $100 where you can take that and jump into that new series when we drop it for you guys. So the question is which contestants out there are going to jump into this black and blue double box? We were sitting at 8, so I'm going to go back and see where this is at. And it's still saying 8, Ricky. So no one's jumped into this yet.
Not yet.
I'm sure someone is. Someone's going to jump into this, liking what we have to offer out there for them. So who's going to have some fun with us? Because that half and half is the best break to jump into. Not only for the fact that there's 2 headliners, not 2 headliners, 1 headliner, Darrelle Revis, authentic, a hidden gem that's a speed flex, but there's also a $100 gift card out there. There's a $25 gift card if you are in the break, you land in the AFC East, And if you correctly guess who is that hidden gem, that's $25 to you. So you can come out on top with 2 helmets and $125 in gift card money. I'm sorry,
Wow.
Ricky, but if someone is offering me that type of deal, you bet your butt I am taking their suggestion and I'm jumping into that double box and having a shot. Whether I'm grabbing 1 spot or 2, I'm going to jump into this knowing that what is on the line for me and many others that who gets into that, yeah, sign me up. I am
me up.
definitely going. Any
Sign
Notre
me
Dame
up.
fans in the chat?
Sign me up.
Spenny Hardway. That's Spenny Hardway looking for any Notre Dame fans.
Spenny.
Well, Spenny, you do have one right here. I am a huge Notre Dame fan myself. Huge Notre Dame. All because of Rudy. Rudy.
That's why.
Rudy. Oh,
Big
yeah.
Rudy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Big Rudy guy. Rudy Rudiger.
Rudy.
Samwise Gamgee, as he would be later on. The guy who played Rudy in the movie would be Samwise in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. I was like, huh? But then, yeah.
Samwise Gamgee.
Let's do a refresh. Someone jump into there.
Michael Graham getting 2 spots in the jerseys.
Hey,
Bringing
got
it to
those
6
jerseys
to go.
started. Jason Taylor says
Ooh,
Parker Taylor.
Paka saying Jason Taylor.
Ooh, okay. All right. Like, I love the guesses. All we need is some contestants now to jump into that double box, half and half. So I like the only way you guys are going to get that Rudy, great movie. Yes, great movie. So I like the guesses, but the only way you guys are going to win that $10 if these guys jump into the half and half. And we pull it out and reveal what that hidden gem is. So if you guys want some money, I definitely jump into the black and blue half and half. Close it out. It's the last 2 boxes. It is a guaranteed double up in the AFC East. And we're going to have to see who's going to go home with some money and 2 lids, because that's what's left. So let's see what's on the good old sports world, Ricky. What's going on in the sports world? Cubbies are on. Cubbies are starting off hot.
Cubbies are not on
They
tonight.
swept the Colorado Rockies. Give them brooms.
Cubbies are not on tonight.
We're not on today. I think it's a day
Only
off.
a couple games on today. Right now we got Phillies and Braves mid-third.
Oh, that's
0-0.
right. There's a double header on that one.
And then, they play the doubleheader. Sale and Wheeler going tonight. Then we got Athletics at the Jays, Rays at the Stros, and the Nationals or the Nationals at the
Oh wow, you
Mariners.
ain't lying. There's only a couple games. Wow.
Traveled. I was looking at it with a friend, Robbie. You look at Thursdays. Most Thursdays in baseball, it seems like, is the travel day for baseball.
Yes. Yep.
As tomorrow we are right back with all the action.
Hey, Chuck Mulligan, what's going on? He says, "Well, afternoon, fellas. What's in the half and half?" Chuck, I'll tell you what. Darrell Rivas on the authentic flash, New England Patriot, and then a hidden speed flex, also in the AFC East. So someone's gonna double up in the AFC East and take a top spot in the $100 gift card. And if you correctly guess who is on the speed flex from the hidden gems, that's another cool $25. Chuck says, never mind, new. French Open, says Sears. Oh, the French Open. He's watching the French Open. So, yeah, Chuck, we're looking to get some people into this black and blue. Hopefully close it out, because that is what we are, hopefully you guys are chasing, is the half and half. Wrap it up, and we could drop a brand new series for you guys. A brand new specialty series, by the way, too. It's a specialty series. So, fresh speed flexes, fresh authentics. It's all for you guys. So, I can't play. Ricky can't play. We are just looking for someone to close out the half and half and then drop another series for you guys. So it's on the table. It's all up to what you guys want to do. We could go down through another rundown if you guys want. Let me know in the break page or let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want to do. We can go through another top to bottom rundown. But we just literally finished wrapping one up. Looks like still 6 to go in that double box vault. Same thing as the quad box vault. 6 to go in that. We're still 7 to go in the double box diamonds. 7 to go in the double box practice squad. 8s, and we're 6 to go in the jerseys. And that's pretty much so. I see a lot of 8s, 7s, and 6s. So I'm looking for these 6s now to turn into 4s. Then 4s turn into 2s. 2s turn into closeouts. So 14 people watching on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All it takes is 5 seconds, folks. Go ahead and hit that share button on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe and share button. Let everybody know in your friends and family list where they can get today's hottest sports memorabilia, whether it's sports in the football, baseball, basketball. We even got stuff here in the hockey world, wrestling world, sports entertainment, wrestling. We've got UFC. We've got singers, songwriters, actors, actresses. We have it all in one spot. UltimateAutographs.com. Come and get it. We're here every single day, 9, 12, 3, and even 6 p.m. What else, Ricky? I'm just trying to throw out a lot of information at these guys right now.
Right now, I don't know why that black and blue is not.
I don't know either. We are just at
automatic double up. Someone's going to be doubling up in there.
I don't know. I mean,
with an authentic and a flex.
If you guys want, I can
bamboozled.
offer you guys stake into the company. I don't know what else to offer these guys, man. I'm throwing everything at
into
these
the
guys.
company, Robbie.
I'm throwing everything.
You ain't got that power.
Hey, you want the keys to the new Chevy outside? I mean,
Matt's gonna be like Lord Sidious in Star Wars.
We gotta
you offering stake. He's gonna be like, execute order 66. Someone's gonna come in right out the way. I'm gonna see Robbie right off the show.
What is this guy like? Huh? Come on, we got
in the company.
We got.
I do
want to offer you guys
I do have
a
this
steak dinner.
I do have this, Robbie.
What's
I had
that?
to hit my buddies with one of my favorite quotes from any movie.
What's that?
Because one of the news about college football 26 is there's going to be 2,800 new plays. They're going to also have the Rice Modern Offense, the gadget-heavy system that Penn State runs.
Okay.
And one of my buddies, he knows how I run my playbook. He goes, that ain't going to matter for Ricky because I have my playbook. I have my set of plays.
Yeah.
And let's just say I run the Coach Boone offense. So I hit him with the GIF. I run 6 plays, split back veer. It's just like Novocaine. Give it time, it always works. Give it time, it always works.
Give it time, it always works.
I really only run like 6 plays. I run 6 plays, and just like Novocaine, it always works.
And do you lose?
Eventually it kicks in. No, I win.
Oh, you win?
I win some games.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't need a lot of plays to win. You need a system, Robbie.
You need a system, yeah.
And you recruit around that system. The joke me and my buddies had was, so my one buddy's really good at the game.
Yeah.
He wins the national champions. I win the Heismans.
Oh,
My
okay.
running backs call me running back Heisman U at Virginia Tech.
You?
Gary.
I was going to say, Gary Marvin
Getting
getting
in the
into-
jerseys.
All right.
Bringing that down to have to go.
We got Gary jumping in.
2 for Gary, 2 for Michael Graham here.
So that's 4 to go now in those jerseys. 4 to go in the jerseys.
Bing, bang, boom, bop, bam.
Boom, boom, bam, boom, bam. What else we got? I'm trying to think what else. College World Series for the women. Looks like Texas is up over Florida 3-0. Looks like we got another order coming in.
Mm-hmm. You peeping on me, Robbie?
The French Open. It looks like Novak The Joker.
Common's got a bet on the Joker.
6-3. Oh, he won. He's actually going to win this. Actually, he's down. He's down in a set right now in the third match. Coco Golf.
How about
won.
this, Robbie?
What's up?
Danny Raspberry saying, you know what? Give me 2 spots in that black and blue half and half double
Hey,
box.
there we go. Danny Raspberry has started it off, folks. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for being that starter magic. So hopefully Danny is going to hopefully maybe be the one to be in that lucky spot in the AFC East. We'll have to see.
All right, Michael Grimm, let me check you. Let me check you.
Uh-oh.
He's throwing out a parlay before I follow.
Oh.
I got to see how many times they've hit these numbers. Not that I don't trust Michael Grimm. He's gotten me some basketball wins before.
Cat 12 point. Is this points?
Yeah, points.
Okay, so 12 points.
Cat 12
Brunson,
points, I'm
12.
assuming. Brunson 20.
Hart 8. Halbert
Hart-
18.
Is that all points? Because Hart, like, I could see that as rebounds. Is all that points?
Yeah, let us
Michael
know what
Grimm?
the 12 and the 20 and the 8 and 18 are.
No, the 20 and the
Yes.
18 are. Okay, so
They're
it's
all
all
points.
points.
And then the Pacers money line.
Which I don't hate at all.
No, I do take I do have the Pacers wrapping this up tonight in New York, which just is gonna piss off the New York Knicks fans even worse. look for New York. Look for New York to riot tonight.
Bing bong.
They're gonna riot tonight if they lose at home.
I like the Cat 12. He's gotten 12 every game this
Yeah, I was gonna
series.
say I like the Cat 12. The 8 Hart.
Jalen Brunson with 20. He's gotten 20 every game this series. And Jalen Brunson's gonna have to score if they're gonna stay
Yeah,
alive.
he definitely has to score. I don't.
Haley with-
That's the one that's a little iffy. Is the Brunson? I would go maybe 15 plus.
I'm gonna be honest. The one that scares me is Hallie 18
Why?
because that game 2 he only had 14.
In New York?
Yeah, in New York. So like
What was the other game?
it was 31, 14, 20, 32. So only that one game.
Yeah, I was still.
He had
Yeah, I would take the
14.
18. The hell, I think he will.
Then where's Josh Hart?
Brian says not only New York will riot if they lose today. Stephen A. Smith will go nuts on ES. Oh yes, he wasn't on. Which I was really shocked to not see Stephen A. Smith on First Take today. Really shocked. I think he is hiding. For sure, he's definitely hiding. That or he does not want to jinx himself, so he does not want to come on air and be like, spew all the, facts that he's saying about his Knickerbockers, and then then they play horrible, and then he's got to come on the next morning, has to clear the airwaves of all of the nonsense he's talked about as Knicks and stuff. So, game 2, he lost. For me, for sure he will. Grim Reaper, what he said. So who's gonna help out good old
Danny Raspberry.
Danny Raspberry to jump in that half and half? Yeah, especially after game 1.
So I'll say this. I think I'm gonna follow Michael Grimm. Michael said he already put his in.
Yeah, he already put his in.
I'm gonna make a slight change
Ooh.
to it. Instead of 18 Hallie points, I'm gonna go with 20 points and assist for Hallie.
20 points and assist? Like 1 assist?
No, like basically he needs 20 of points plus assists. So he could have 20 assists, he could have 15 assists, 5 points.
Oh, okay.
His points and assists will have to equal 20 or above.
Oh. Use my
that-
30% boost, he said.
Yeah. I am going to use, I think DraftKings has got
I'm gonna have to.
Because you know me, I'm going to have a lotto later.
Yeah.
I love my lottos. The 10-leg lottos were yesterday. The game being a blowout just absolutely did me in. I expected a little bit more fight out of the T-Wolves.
I'm gonna say 18, but I'm gonna also look at 20. See what the odds are at 20.
What, for Hallie?
Yeah. And then I believe he took the Pacers money line.
How'd you get 12 points for Cat?
The jerseys, I believe, are also at 6 to go. 4 to go. We're at 4 to go, Michael Grimm. 4 to go in those jerseys. 4 to go in those jerseys. We're 6 to go now in that black and blue, folks. Black and blue is moving. 6 to go. Okay. Michael Grimm, jump into that black and blue double box.
The double box.
Grab one spot in that. It'll take it down to 5. And we'll have 2 breaks on the verge of breaking. So if that's something you guys want, we can have 2 breaks. Brian says, there is a part of me hoping Knicks win today, so game 6 on Saturday, like to see Tyrese dad have a verbal beef with Spike Lee and Ben Stiller with Pat McAfee. That Pat McAfee is just absolutely a character within himself. He knows how to hype the crowd up. Like his animation of trying to get, we've got Spike Lee here. Ladies and gentlemen, we also got Ben Stiller.
You saw who was behind him, right? When he did
Triple
that?
H.
When
did he get stake into the Pacers?
I watched it and I was with my buddies. I'm like, is that Triple H?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I had a double take, and I'm like,
and then I'm like, is that Nick Khan?
Yeah, I was like
My buddies are like, they're like, well, where's WWE? Nowhere near Indy.
No.
So they were just there for the game.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
Pat
is that Triple
McAfee,
H?
too.
Well, Pat's an Indiana guy.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we knew Pat was going to
I think that's
there.
probably who he came with. Is
Pat probably got him.
yeah,
ticks.
got him ticks. Yeah. He's great for college football. John Gomez saying, whoop, whoop, cheers, peeps. Hold all is well. This goes out to all my juggalos and juggalettes out there for me. Try
Also-
this. Do not try this at home.
Also, Robbie, I'm fully aware that this may sound like it, but I think I had a old man shaking his fist at the sky moment this morning.
Why?
Because I saw the clip of SGA's dad.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Where he was holding the MVP trophy, like flaunting it around with like SGA.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna sound like I said, an old man shaking his fist at the sky, but there was a part of me that's like, dude, this is your son's moment. Be there for your son. Stop acting like you won the MVP trophy.
I know.
Like this ain't your like you can be happy for your son. You can like celebrate, but
some of these
don't be flaunting
parents-
the trophy around like it's yours.
Yeah. And this is what grinds my gears, folks. This is when it comes to sports, try not to take away the moment of your kid's moment, because this is your kid's moment. I understand maybe you were there, you've been there since day one, taking
And
the
you're
practice.
probably extremely
and-
proud of them.
Yeah, we are all extremely proud of our kids. Let them have their moment. We have nothing to do outside of being support.
I just didn't like they wanted to take a picture of like
But it's just-
SGA with his family.
it just bothers me
and he's
because
like,
it's like-
he's like moving the trophy
Yeah.
around and he's like, oh, this guy here, he's the trainer. It's like, dude, it's okay to be happy for your kid. Be there for your
But be
kid.
happy on the sidelines. You
But-
don't need to be in
No,
the
no,
camera.
No. After the game, you can be
yeah.
on the court
Yeah.
with your kid like
Yeah.
he was. I just felt like he was taking some of that spotlight away from SGA.
Kind of like
It's SGA who
Halliburt's
won it.
father. taking the spotlight away from him,
Little
and then
bit, yeah.
you know,
You could
making
say
it
both.
like he didn't have to do that.
We'll see what happens if Hallie wins tonight and gets the MVP for the Eastern Conference.
Ooh.
How Halliburton's dad will act. Unless he's not going to be at the game in New York.
Oh no, he can't be in New York. Only in he's only
He was
allowed in the
banned
Pacers.
from Madison Square Garden?
That's,
For what?
yeah. Because of what happened.
From Madison Square Garden?
I don't know if that's. Apparently, he's only allowed in Pacers home games. That's what I was told. He's only allowed at Pacers home games. His dad is allowed at games again.
Yeah.
Both like away too. I thought I read it was only
dad, John Halliburton, was allowed to attend Indiana Pacers home games again after being banned for an on-the-court confrontation. Google just says was allowed to attend Indiana Pacers.
yeah. That's what I thought I read. Like he was only allowed Pacers home games.
Yeah, into Pacer home games is what ESPN.
So he won't be there in New York. Unless they put him up in the suites again, because that's where he was at in the Pacers.
He can Alex Tellez. He can be in box seats. He just can't be on the court. So he'll be there. If he's allowed to be there, he's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex Tellez. AT in the house.
Okay, so he is allowed just in the box suites, just not on the floor. Because I thought I read it as like, oh, he's only available for Pacers games.
The way
'Cause,
they the way they have it written.
his son's got money. He's gonna put him in. He's like, here you go. I'll put you in a all you can drink, all you can eat suite. There you go. Be happy.
Who's gonna not have their parents at the game? You know, especially a closeout game to go to the finals. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna have your parents there.
I want you on your best behavior. Just eat, drink, and that's it. And be merry.
Like it makes me think of like other like parents who have like been to games for their team, and like I know some people might say, well, of course you go to them right away, but look at the Currys.
Oh, that's right, Alex. That's right. John Moran's dad, too. So many dads getting involved in today's sports. It's unbelievable. But hey, this is what happens when you allow stuff to happen in the NBA because you never had this stuff happen back in the day.
Is it not being a like... Because like I think of like the Currys, right? Del Curry and his wife, when they would like cheer for Steph and Seth, like they were usually in the crowd, like not courtside.
They were always on.
And like even afterward, like is it a like Dell being a former NBA player? He kind of gets it. It's kind of like a more of like a different side of it because he used to be an NBA player. So like that's why he wasn't like all like he was happy for his kid, but I don't think it was ever like him taking the spotlight away from Seth or Steph.
There wasn't social media back in the day to catch any of that, even if it did happen. That's true.
True.
That is true. We always had to rely on our newspapers for information like that. But you're right. We didn't have social media back then, so
I mean,
a lot of stuff was behind closed doors, unless you're a reporter that was able to get in the scoop.
it's so social media was so new back then. Like
Posting
Twitter,
film of Baker missing.
yeah, Twitter wasn't so like Twitter wasn't what it is today.
No. Nope. A lot of social media wasn't back then wasn't it is today. Like I just feel like
It was
today's social
Stacey-
media
it
is
was
just on a
Stacey
whole
King.
different level.
Do you know how to post videos to Facebook?
That's funny. Yeah, OBJ's dad posting film. Yeah, it just the society we live in today is just I feel like everyone has to put their opinion, and if we're not okay with the opinions that people make, they get all blown up into purport. Like it's just like just slow down. We as society need to slow down and start thinking instead of fast reaction. we gotta think.
I can absolutely see where Michael Grimm's coming from.
I feel like the parents feel entitled because their kids are more of an investment to them with all the money you have to spend when they are young on campus and moving to different schools and stuff. That definitely plays a factor. I believe you're.
However, I will say, basketball is amongst the cheapest. Like when you talk about like sports and stuff, because really all you need is a ball,
Yeah, I was gonna
ball and
say.
a hoop. Hockey,
I
hockey,
played basketball. Or, I'm sorry, I
lacrosse.
played baseball, and the only thing that really I paid for
Baseball
was just a
can get-
glove.
Baseball can get expensive. though, with
The uniforms were
the special
provided by
trainers and
us.
stuff. Yeah, baseball's expensive now. You got baseball.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like,
bats, you got gloves, you got batting
It's-
gloves, you got trainers and coaches.
It's a whole different level. Like these sports that
hitting
are
coaches, pitching coaches.
Oh my god! Like that's what I'm saying. Like back then in the '80s, when I started playing baseball, a lot of the stuff was donated by the coaches. Like they always had extra mitts, extra
Yeah.
bats. You know,
Travel teams.
the uniforms were always provided to you.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have to pay for the uniforms because they were always sponsored by like a local business.
Yeah.
So, hey,
up,
Charles,
Charles?
Nelson, what's going on, Charles? But now it's just like my sister's doing it right now with my nephew. Like he's on a travel team. It's every weekend. It's travel this. Got to pay for that. Hotels this. I was like, man, I really didn't have to do that. Like
I played on a travel team once,
the only travel I played was high school.
but it was like my town's first like travel team. So really, it wasn't that hard to get on it because
Well-
like it's the first one.
Yeah. Charles mooning in the jerseys, and we're only 4 spots to go in that jerseys.
Charles, get a rep personal.
Yeah.
You got Warren Moon in the reps.
Oh,
as
that
well.
too? We got Warren Moon in the reps. So out of baseball, basketball, and football, baseball, the most expensive, basketball, the least.
You know what's even
Yeah.
more expensive than any of those?
Ice hockey.
Lax and hockey.
Ice hockey for sure is the most expensive.
I almost played lacrosse in
I played high school hockey, and I think it was over.
Could you imagine me?
It was
as a-
over $1,000.
Could you imagine me as a lax bro?
Oh my goodness!
Lacrosse bro?
Like I had to pay. I had to get ice hockey. I had to get skates, pads. The jersey I had to pay for the fees because it was league fees for high school. So it like almost totaled out to almost close to $1,000 in ice hockey for high school.
Now, I mean,
The helmet, the sticks. I
What-
had
what
like
pos-
because
what position did you
couldn't
play?
just go with one stick. You,
well, yeah, if it breaks.
yeah.
I mean, imagine how much money it is if your kid's going to be them like, oh, I want to be a goalie.
Oh,
Great. More pad, like
Yeah.
more expensive pads.
the hockey sticks weren't cheap. I think
No.
Well, I would always go to sport.
Authority?
No, what was it called? Sports Authority.
Sports Authority?
Well, back then,
What
no,
about
Sports
play-
and More or Playing Sports. That's
play-
what it's called.
Played Against
Playing
Sports?
Against Sports.
Yeah.
I would always go there because I can always get it cheap. I get them for like $20 a
The,
stick.
the used mitts and used sticks that people were like,
Well, most of my equipment came from Play Against Sports. Like my skates came from there.
Mm-hmm.
The helmet I purchased came from there, and then all my hockey sticks came from there. The only thing I bought separate was at Dick's was the padding because the padding I didn't like the padding.
what was it? It wasn't Sports Authority back when I was a kid. I think.
No, it
like-
was Sports Authority. I remember
No,
Sports Authority.
no. I know Sports Authority was a thing, but when I was a kid, I thought it was like Sports Depot. No, maybe it was
No.
just Sports Authority.
It was Sports Authority, and then Dick's came around. Then I think Dick's bought up all the Sports Authority stores. But yeah, Sports Authority. Wow. A lot of chatter. Every little league parent thinks their kid is going pro. Oh, I love that too, Alex. Yeah, especially when the Little League World Series comes on ESPN. You see all these parents, and then they get a bad call, and then you hear the it just cracks me up. Like, ease up, Larry. Like your kid is not the next Mike Trout or something. So, 110 here in the break room, folks. 110. Hey, Ricky, have you seen the betting odds of where Mania 42 will be at? England is the favorite with Vegas and Saudi Arabia close seconds.
So from what I heard last night, saw on Twitter, is there is a conflict in dates with Allegiant Stadium. Basically, the dates that WWE wants for Mania next year in Vegas again, Allegiant Stadium already has a different tour booked, and that tour is unwilling to move their dates for WWE, and that's the only reason they have not announced Vegas yet.
So my prediction is still...
They're most likely going to either pay that person any amount of money that they need to move, or they're going to find a new
Unless
date.
that person's like, nope, this is
they're-
the day.
they're probably
because
gonna-
you got to understand, if they already committed to that date, that also may conflict with their other tour dates down the line. So that's
Yeah.
probably why they're
Probably.
like, we
Then
can't
they're
do it because
then they're
it'll
probably just going to find a new date around that time. I think it's still
later
gonna
on
be in Vegas.
in March or April.
early.
Then
The whole thing, the reason why they bumped it later was they didn't want to compete with the Final Four anymore.
oh, that's right.
That's why they bumped it like a week
later, towards the end of the month.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did not want to compete with the Final Four.
Which is understandable. You guys, it's one of the very popular sports that's going on right now, or that's always going on around that time. Yeah, unless they find another route, I think it just comes down to they want to have I think they're in line to have their first international WrestleMania next year. All signs pointed from past interviews that I've recently watched, all back from their time when they were at the Clash of, was it Clash of the at Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clash of Paris.
Yeah. They
And
were.
Charles
They were.
Ga-
Someone brought it up in the, in the audience, saying, when is there rumors of WWE ever hosting a international WrestleMania? And I forgot who. I want to say it was Triple H that said that's something that could be on the table later on down the line.
Charles and Nicholas getting into that jerseys, bringing it to one to go.
Hey, one to go! All right, there. Who's going to close this out, folks? Who's going to close out those jerseys? He says, I actually want the Penix jersey. Well, we'll see if you get it. You'll see if you're going to get
Still
one
out
to
there.
go. Let's show these guys again. It's 113 here in the break group. Give this a quick refresh. In the meantime, let me copy this and throw this in the chat for you guys out there. If you guys are looking to jump into any of these breaks, all you have to simply do is click on the link. It'll take you directly to the page that you see on your screen. As you scroll down, these are the current breaks we have for you live right now, every single day, starting at 9, 12, 3, and 6. We have 6 to go here in that double box vault, but this is the break everyone is shooting for. That single box jersey break, 1 to go for headliners like Kurt Warner, Dick Butkus, Warren Moon, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Ricky Williams, O.J. Simpson, Emmitt Smith, and Baker Mayfield. And again, Ricky Williams, the guy's not hitting holes, he's smoking bowls.
Ooh wee.
So come and get your jerseys, $28 a spot. Who's going to close it out? And we'll have ourselves our first break of today. The first break of the day, Ricky. First break is going to be a jersey break.
Well, first break of the noon show. I think the boys did a break.
Well,
too.
yeah, they did it. Yeah, I'm saying for our show, it's our first break of the show, but that could change when we have 6 to go here in the double box black and blue. We have Mr. Danny Raspberry, who started it off with 2 spots, or taking 2 spots. Now we're looking for someone to join Danny, and hopefully it's going to happen soon. 6 people looking at this beautiful page. Darrelle Revis on the New England Patriots Flash Authentic is the last headliner. We do know that in the and more section is a hidden speed flex. There is a contest out there that for anybody right now jumps into that break, lands in the AFC East, correctly names that hidden gem of the speed flex, will earn themselves a $25 gift card. If you guys close this out, you guys get an automatic top spot draw for a $100 gift card. So that's $125 on the line, not to mention 2 beautiful helmets. We know one's an authentic, another one's a speed flex. The only question is, who's on the speed flex? I can't wait to see that player come out in this half and half and go to someone who grabbed 2 spots or 3 spots and rightfully deserves to take both of those home if they land in the AFC East. This is an AFC East double up with a lot of stuff on the line. So who wants to close out this double box? And after that, we have a specialty series for you guys right after this. It's a good one. You won't be disappointed what specialty series we have in store for you guys. But we have to close out this 6 spots remaining, and that is it. Once that happens, onto a new specialty series, and it's a good one. It's got a lot of good speed flexes out there, a lot of good authentics. No reps, no mini helmets, no jerseys in this specialty. These are going to be an all speed flex and all authentics in this specialty series. So, guys, you always ask us, when is a new series going to happen? Well, we have one coming up with only 6 spots remaining in that black and blue. We get 6 people to jump into that, close it out. We got a new series for you. So this is all for you guys. This is all for you. Who wants to close it out? What do we got, Ricky? We got, we've got Thomas Ratcher.
Getting into those jerseys, closing it out.
All right, Thomas closing it out, getting that closer magic here in the jerseys. So way to go. Charles Nelson says, during the morning show, I had to point out to them that a list of names for jerseys was wrong. And they fixed it, and I said I should get a free jersey break. Well, Nelson, I don't know about that. I was not here for that, so...
Robbie, giving away stakes of the company? Check. Giving away a free jersey break spot 'cause he wasn't here during the 9 p.m. show? Ooh, that's a line I just can't cross.
I can't cross that line. It says sold out. I was going to try. Yeah, that's how quick our break page works.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You got to be quicker. We got a jersey break. This is going to be number 6. There you go, folks. That is everybody. Michael Grimm's coming in saying the wheel. I'm assuming Michael Grimm's in that.
He is.
Because he bought 2 spots.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
So the wheel of 30. Yes, we are at the wheel of 30. So here we go. Our box number for the jerseys is going to be box number 30, 29, 29 in the jerseys. And we got 29 coming up. All right, folks. And we're just waiting on that list.
It's there. No, it's not there. Why is it not there?
Did it go bye-bye?
Yeah, it went bye-bye. I got it, though. There it is.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Michael Grimm, Gary, Charles, Nicholas, and Thomas. Newcomer, Thomas, let us know where you're from. Who's your favorite team? Who's your favorite players? How did you hear about us? And welcome to the UA Break Room. Thomas.
Which box number?
Oh, 29.
29.
29. Let me take this list. We're going to keep you guys on the randomizer because we're going to go ahead and randomize this list for you guys
We got 29?
8 times. Yeah, we have
It was
29.
on the ticker?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so here we go. 8 times. Good luck for your divisions in the jerseys. We got 6, 7. Right now it's Nicholas down to Thomas. 8, it's Gary down to Thomas. So Thomas stayed in that bottom spot. And everybody at home watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, this is our list for quarterback sneak jersey break number 6. Gary Marvin has the NFC North. Michael Grimm, you have the NFC South. Nicholas Crin has the NFC East, with Charles Nelson having the NFC West. Michael Grimm, you have the AFC North. Charles Nelson has the AFC South. There's Gary with the AFC East. And Thomas, newcomer here in the break room, has the AFC West. Here it is, folks, for you guys. Quarterback sneak in the jerseys. Box 29 as soon as it comes into focus. Right there. Let's see what we got in the jerseys. 6 spots to go in that black and blue. Let's go ahead and wrap that up, folks, so we can drop a brand new series for you guys. So here we go. Oh, Ricky. It is going to be a headliner. We got a headliner, folks, coming out in box 29, going to the NFC West. That's right there. Charles Nelson. How about the Kurt Warner on the Arizona Cardinals? Going to Charles Nelson. There it is. It is going to be a Beckett cert right on the number 1. Kurt Warner on the beautiful Arizona Cardinals. Nice hit there, Charles Nelson.
Great hit.
Wow. Ricky's like, I was hoping to see that. And
I was.
it's the first break of the jerseys. And there it is, Ricky.
Thank you.
Ricky.
Thank you.
Look at that, Ricky. We got it. We pulled it out.
Thank you. After you said it, I'm like, was he going to catch himself?
Oh, yeah. Charles Nelson. He says, nice.
I'll be honest, Robbie. Alex on Tuesday called me Rick.
Cheers to you guys. First beer of the day.
And I let it go.
You let it go.
I'm like, he doesn't know yet. I will let him know easily that he does not know that I do not like being called Rick.
No, Rick. Sean says, nice hit.
I've told you about that, right? I got a buddy
Yeah.
that calls me, like, he'll say, like, hey, Rick, like, Rick. And it's like, I've told you numerous times, dude, don't call me Rick. My name's Ricky.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I keep calling you Rick.
If you could-
No, but I'm saying, like, your
Yeah.
buddy's like, ah.
But if you didn't change Robbie, it'd be Robert real quick.
Like, what did I tell you, Robert? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Ricky. Sorry, Rick. Don't yell at me.
See, Robbie can understand because I know Robbie also doesn't like being called Robert.
Yes.
Or I'd be dropping Roboitos. Okay, Roboito.
Listen here, Roberto.
It's your daddy, Roboito.
Take it easy. Well,
It's
there
your
it is,
daddy,
folks. Our first
Roboito.
break in the books. Charles Nelson getting the Kurt Warner. Sean says it's not Rick, it's Ricky Boy.
Thank you.
Or is it Ricky? Oh, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
That's what we are.
So,
Shake it before you bake it.
come on. There we go. So where are we at on that black and blue? It looks like we're still 6 to go. 6 to go in that half and half black and blue. Anybody want to jump into this, folks? Looking for someone to wrap this up. Headliner, Darrelle Revis on the Patriots Flash Authentic. And there is a Speed Flex, a hidden gem Speed Flex, folks. You heard that right. A hidden Speed Flex in this black and blue. There is also another contest out there in this black and blue for you guys. If you were to get into this break and you land in the AFC East and you correctly guess that hidden gem, you'll win $25. Now, there is also a $100 gift card top spot draw for those who close this out. So altogether, you have a chance at taking home $125 in this black and blue, half and half. So that's what's up next. This is the break. This is the hot break for y'all, you guys out there. The hot break. Darrelle Revis on the authentic and a hidden Speed Flex. So he also says, or Slick Ricky. So I need 6 more participants to jump into this black and blue. We close this out and then onto a new specialty series. I can't wait to show you the graphic. It's already up. I have it here in my tab. I just got to show you guys. I just got to close this out. That's it. Just close this out. And I can't wait to show you this wonderful break here for you guys. So that is the next break. Who wants to jump in there? We are, let's see, still 6 to go. We're still 6 to go. Looks like we've got Thomas Frazier jumping into the mini helmets. Thank you, Thomas. What else? Anybody else out there on the Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? Let us know what you're up to on a beautiful Thirsty Thursday here. Already approaching end of May, Ricky. End of May, going, we're 2 days out, and then June. And looking at the weather forecast, Ricky, finally, some 80-degree temperature weather.
Finally,
My
the
goodness.
Rock has come back. Is that what you're going for, Rob?
Well, more like finally. We've got some warmer weather coming our way.
Next time we do it, you gotta do what the Rock does. You gotta grab the mic. Finally.
Ronnie's saying sometimes you just gotta refresh the buffet when there are only a few chicken tenders left. Let's get that quarterback series out of here. Volt single? Yes, says Ronnie. Yes. Let's help out Ronnie and let's take Ronnie's comment and let's close out that half and half series. I don't know if it's the quarterback series, but the quarterback series is the jerseys. I just mowed my yard today, says Sean. Well, there you go. Sean's doing a little bit of yard work. Anybody else out there? Very shortened week because of the holiday week here on Monday. Very shortened week. So I'm sure everybody is trying to play catch up for their absence of Monday being Memorial Day. Everybody at work trying to catch up on their 1 day off. Not much here. We were here on Monday night. We were here all day Monday. So so far the streak is still available, still out there, Ricky. The streak is still there.
Yeah.
We haven't had a day off.
No.
So the streak is still out there.
Robbie, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm letting you know.
Streak is still out there.
6 months in advance.
6 months in advance?
You're gonna have to find somebody for Christmas Day.
You're not.
I am not in on Christmas Day. I will not be able. I'm letting you know now. I will not be able to work Christmas
Why?
Day.
Why?
Things are going to change, and I am not going to be available. Robbie, I'm letting you know now.
But tell
Maybe
the wife,
Mike will do it. Maybe Rip will do it.
tell the girlfriend or whatever that it's time and a half, baby. I got something that's riding on the I got something riding, baby.
Unless things change again.
I got something riding. I can't let my streak in. I can't let my streak in. I can't let this happen, baby. I gotta go in.
Maybe you and Alex can do it.
No. The streak is me and Ricky, not me, Alex, or me, Mike, or me, Rip. Or, no.
Is that the M&R show? The A&R show? It's the R&R show.
It's the streak of the R&R.
Well, Robbie, you got 6 months to change that no to a
No,
yes.
you got 6 months to tell the girlfriend, like, I got an important streak, baby.
You got 6 months to change that no to a yes, or try to. Even more than
Just
6
trim the
months.
larger bush. Rain has them growing here in South Dakota. Oh,
Ooh. See, when I see ST, I just assume San Diego.
that too. Like, he could be from San Diego.
San Diego. Stay classy, San Diego.
I forgot Ronnie's in California. I take that back. You're right. He's in San Diego.
I was like, I don't know many people. in South
Sean
Dakota.
says I'll come at work with you, Robbie. All right, come on. I need a producer for Christmas.
Robbie and Sean will be cracking them open live.
Just cracking. Bush. Let's see. Where are we at here on this wonderful break page? Are looking a little open here, folks. Little bit of openness. Sixes both in the vault, double box, quad. But the one that we're really focusing, folks, is this black and blue double box, 6 to go. Danny says already starting it. We're looking for a couple people to jump in here. Now, in reality, all it takes is 3 people to jump in here and take 2 spots. That will close it out. Theory, in reality, yes, I would love to have 3 people and jump in here and take 2. But I'm just looking for just one person just to get 1 spot, just to get the momentum start, because it all comes down to momentum. People don't like here in the room having, breaks being sit at 7, 8 for the longest time. They like to see momentum. So we always use the analogy of, you're at a high school dance, or you're at prom, you're at homecoming, you're at that guy who, sees the prettiest girl there with her friends. Are you that guy who takes the initiative to start, the dancing? Do you make the first move? Or do you hang back?
Are you a wallflower or not a wallflower?
Basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we sitting there at the high school homecoming dance and
Yeah.
everyone's standing on the wall, Robbie? Is that what we're doing right now?
Or are you Kevin Bacon in Footloose, who
Degrees?
just takes the charge and just makes a move and just dances away?
By the way, you know about the degrees of Kevin Bacon, right?
Yes.
Do you know what that is? It's called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah. The
Kevin Bacon, you could name any actress or actor out there, and they are linked to Kevin
and they're
Bacon.
linked to Kevin Bacon. Yeah.
one way or another.
Yeah.
One way or another, they've been linked to Kevin Bacon.
Sean says, if I had the money, I would, Robbie. Well, it always boils down to if you have the money. And we know coming off an important weekend like Memorial Day, we know where all the money went.
Dan Marino is linked to Kevin
Yeah.
Bacon.
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino was in Little Nicky with Michael McKean,
Yeah.
who was in The Big Picture with Kevin Bacon.
Yep. Little Nicky, Dan Marino. I forgot he was in that movie.
Let's see, who else was like an obscure athlete that was, let's see. I'm going to go Draft Day, Arian Foster. Arian Foster was in Draft Day with Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn was in Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon.
Wow. Hey,
I'm trying to find obscure ones, too.
someone eventually has played a part or a role with Kevin Bacon in it.
Chadwick Boseman was in 42 with James Pickens Jr.'s. Yeah, James Pickens Jr.'s, who was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Give me somebody. Who was an athlete that was in a movie? Do we have anybody that was
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Okay, let's see.
Sean
we get
says
in
they're
the break room
making
quite
a new
bit.
Little Nicky 2 movie right now, guys. Really? Get out of here.
Michael Irvin was in The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
With Cloris Leachman, who was in the Demon Murder Case with Kevin Bacon. Who's another athlete? Do we have an athlete on the board that has been in movies?
Oh. Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq. All right.
Kurt Warner.
So Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was in Freddy Got Fingered with Steven Tobolowsky, who was in Murder in the First with Kevin Bacon.
Wow. Trying to think who. Oh, O.J. Simpson. You're gonna find him in Naked Gun.
Was he also in There's Something About Mary, or was that just Brett Favre?
That was Brett Favre and Something About Mary. O.J. Simpson was all in Naked Gun 30.
Oh, O.J. Simpson was in Capricorn 1 with Elliot Gould, who's in The Big Picture with Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
Brett Favre, who we get in the room, was in There's Something About Mary with Rob Maroon, who was in We Married Margot with Kevin Bacon.
Michael Jordan, says Jordan Nelson. Michael Jordan, Space Jam.
Michael Jordan was in Dangerous, the short films with Eddie Murphy, who was in Beverly Hills Cop with Kevin Bacon.
There you go, folks. There you go. So, the Ring of Six, are you saying? The Oracle of Bacon.
Yeah, the Oracle
of Bacon. Well, hopefully we can have an oracle of someone jumping into this double box black and blue half and half and close this out, and then we could drop a brand new series. That's what we're looking for, folks. We're looking for someone to jump into this black and blue half and half, close this out, and drop a brand new series. That's what I'm looking
A
for.
guy we usually get in the 1 and 4, William Shatner, was in Osmosis Jones.
Oh, yeah.
With Richard Steven Horvitz, who was in Crazy Stupid Love with Kevin Bacon.
College Hall of Fame rules change, making Leach eligible. Jeremy Gale is asking anybody want to trade for a Jerome Bennis Flash Authentic. I got some Steelers reps too, so there you go. If anybody's interested in some Jerome Bennis Flash or some Steelers, hit up Jeremy Gale. Looks like we have Baker sees value in expanding March Madness. NCAA president sees value in March Madness bracket expansion. Are we going to get an expansion in the NCAA tournament? The big dance? Baker is discussing the idea of expanding from 68 teams to either 72 or 76 teams, is what the report says, Ricky. We've had good conversations with CBS and WBD, Baker says, referring to Warner Brothers Discovery, whose holdings include the Turner Networks that air NCAA tournament games. Our goal here is to try to sort and get to either yes or no sometime in the next few months, because there's a lot of logistical work that would be associated with doing this. If we weren't going down this road, you just think about the opening weekends, who has to travel the longest, it gets complicated. So looks like they are in the works of trying to expand this to either 72 or 76 teams for the NCAA Big Dance. And that's March Madness we're talking about, folks. What else we got in the sports world other than MLB purchasing equity stake and fielding AUSL? I believe that was the Major League Baseball. I just heard about this earlier this morning. Major League Baseball is looking to partnership with the softball league for women. It's known as the Athletes Unlimited Softball League.
Yep. Mike was telling us about that.
That would be kind of cool. You know, kind of get the popularity up for softball. It's already a popularity in women's college football, softball, but it would definitely open up. They tried to do this a couple years back with the Chicago Force. I think it was called. The Chicago Bandits, when we had Jenny Finch that star pitcher coming out of college pitching
Yep.
for the Chicago Bandits. Then it kind of, I believe, fell apart. So this is, I believe, like another league coming up, like a startup league. So kudos to them. I mean, why not? With women's sports revenue now in the excess of $1 billion per year, MLB helps establish the AUSL for a long-term identity in the sports. So that's an interesting, kind of like a, almost like what you saw with the League of Their Own. Maybe like a baseball league for
Yeah.
women, but more softball.
You just sparked something in my head. Now I'm trying to find the comment.
I have to say, today has been odd for the show. They only did one break, and you have to only do one, and you have only done one break. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's just how the room is, Charles. When you have a big weekend like Memorial Day, a lot of people spent their money on, food, parties. We got a lot of graduation parties coming up. A lot of people are not in the room. They got. We understand that. We understand the people, have other necessities to take care of and the other priorities. But hey, like Common says, if you do have that little extra money, and you guys love what we do, it's it's better than going to the casino. It's better than playing on DraftKings. It's fun. It's very active. It's exciting. I'm trying to think of other words about our break room. Where is everyone buying breaks today? That's the key question there, Charles. That's the $1 million question. Where is everybody at? Because I'll tell you what, we do have 14 people on. All it takes is less than 5 seconds to hit that share button, and we could turn 14 into 28, 32, 48. All it takes is you guys to hit that share button. You hit the share button and let everybody know what's going on. We get, more viewership, more people coming in asking, what's this all about? We can sell, I wouldn't say sell them, but we can intrigue them to get in some spots here in the break room. So
Exactly.
we're all
That-
about intriguing
that black
people.
and blue half and
Yeah.
half, dude. Like double box. We know there's gonna be a double up.
True.
So
Double
whoever
up.
wins is doubling up. Now I will say, Robbie, you did make a good point. If you don't have the money, don't feel pressured like
No.
you have to.
Nope.
Only if you got the cash. What up, Malachi?
Hey,
Malachi Frazier.
Malachi Frazier saying good afternoon. Is it Malachi?
Yeah,
Malachi?
Malachi.
Malachi?
That's what I would say, unless correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like Malachi.
Malachi Frazier. It's a good boxing
Don't-
name right
don't
there.
you- don't
it sounds
you-
like a boxer's name.
Don't you love when you like see something, you're like, oh, okay, and then you try to pull it up later, and you're like, I can't find it for
Yeah.
for the love of me.
And in this blue corner, we've got 6'1", 185 pounds coming out of the UK. We got
Trying to be Pat-
Malachi
you trying to be Pat McAfee?
Frazier. And he says, yes, Malachi.
Yep.
Malachi, where are you coming from? It's the first time I'm seeing Malachi Frazier. Malachi, where are you coming from? Where are you chiming in from? Where may I interest you into a break? Should you jump into the black and blue? Should you have a chance at this beautiful Darrell Reeves flash? I was going to say fresh. Flash helmet, authentic. And an opportunity to also double up in the AFC East with the Speed Flex that is still out there. So we do know that is a double up in the AFC East. The Darrell Reeves is the last headliner. The second one is a hidden gem Speed Flex. So the question is, who's on the Speed Flex? If you correctly guess who's on the Speed Flex, you've earned yourself a cool $10. Don't have to be in the break to participate. Just got to know or let us know who is in the East, and that's the AFC East, and who is going to take home both of those helmets, along with a top spot draw for a $100 gift card. And if you jump into that break and correctly land in the AFC East and correctly guess who's on that Speed Flex, you could win yourself $25. So in reality, you could win a total of $125 and an authentic and a Speed Flex. That's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me, Ricky. Because I watched this just like you guys watch it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I watch other break rooms. I don't think any break room has does what we do. Offer up all this stuff for these folks. No break room does what we do.
No.
We do it the best.
They don't even have a sit club.
No, they don't
Like
even.
we do.
No room has a rewards program like you got, like we have. No one is out there taking recommendations from you guys. So I would definitely jump into that black and blue half and half. Close it out, 6 spots to go. Even if you don't close it out, at least jump into here, grab a spot,
Yep.
make it at 5 to go. And then people are like, oh, well, I see some movement. Let me jump in here. Let me grab my spot before it closes out, because I would love to have a chance at a double up. Then snag some cash, and then take that extra cash and jump into the new series that they're preaching about dropping after this sells out. So, hey, I would say that's a win-win. And Malachi's from Texas, so all right. Here's my good Texas, my Texas for you.
You have a
okay?
Texas?
I got Texas. All right. This is for Malachi. In this corner down here in the blue corner, we got ourselves Malachi Frazier.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's my Texas accent down here. Come and rodeo up some breaks here, Malachi. Get you an awesome, authentic Darrell Revis, also known as Revis Island. We can have ourselves a good old rodeo down here, or I should say up here in the Chicagoland. We like a good wrestle. I like to wrestle.
Good rat. Give me 1, 2, 3 of those.
Give me on the bare back of a bull.
that coach.
You know, I like to ride the bull. 8 seconds, pure adrenaline
Before getting thrown off.
before thrown off, and then you're eye to eye with that bull.
Eye to eye.
You're eye to eye, wondering, man, what did I get myself into?
Before getting smacked in the mouth.
Sean says, I bet you can't speak like that down here in Louisiana. Or I should say Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky, Robbie.
Louisiana's a completely
I
different
know.
accent. That's more like Ed Orgeron.
Well, let's see. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky. They don't have that bad. They don't have an accent down there in Louisville. I think once you cross into
No, Louisville's got it. It's a Sean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's still like that country accent. It's just different than Texas. It's more of
well,
like
I was gonna say I was gonna even go
southern-
more southern, like Mississippi, like what Mississippi, Louisiana people down
Yeah,
there.
but it's more of like a Midwest.
Well, that's what I was gonna get to. Like
Still.
Kentucky, I feel it still has that northern, but it's like northern southern accent type. If you know what
I'll
you're.
be honest. I drove through Kentucky. I didn't experience. I experienced the Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee,
area.
yeah, Tennessee, yeah.
I was right out of
Most
right
of
out
us speak
Knoxville
country.
for a little
Okay,
bit.
so he knows most of them speak country down
I
there.
was right out of Knoxville for about a weekend visiting a bud of mine.
So Sean, you guys sound like you got a big ball of
think it's called Oak
chew in
Ridge.
your mouth.
I think I was in Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
Oak
That's what it was called. It's right out. It's like right next to Knoxville. Oak Ridge, I think, is what
Oh,
it's
that's
called.
the one that borders Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of it when we go.
Tennessee's like below Kentucky. No, next to
No.
Kentucky.
It's Kentucky, then
Because
Tennessee.
we had to go through
Yeah.
Kentucky to get
Yeah,
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I drove right past the
'Cause I was
Ford
gonna-
Freedom Stadium.
We go through Indiana, then Kentucky, then Tennessee.
Drove right past the off ramp for Rupp Arena by Lexington.
Yeah, Lexington. Nope, just a cold beer.
Yeah, it was either go across and then down, or you could go straight down like through Indianapolis, and that's well, if you do it that way, then you're going through Louisville.
Yeah, you go through Louisville. Sean says I smoke cigarettes.
Well, then you kind of sound like this then. Down there in Louisville, Kentucky, where you're
Speaking of that,
starting.
speaking of that, when I was a kid, there was a card shop by my
Yes.
house where literally the guy who worked behind the this was right when Space Jam came out, so I was like 7. The guy behind the desk who owned the shop had one of those. Hey, how you doing? Like, scared the living bejesus out of it. I'm like, what is it? Like, he's a
Charles says
robot.
let's do a single basketball break or a single vault break, guys.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
I'm hoping that someone like Charles can jump in that black and blue half and half because this is what we're our target.
Well, speaking of that, Derek King
Derek.
Kissinger is jumping into that basketball single.
Oh,
Derek,
What
it
did
is.
Justin get into? Justin.
That was an international fee.
So Derek jumping into that basketball.
What did he jump? Man, he jumped into that international fee
Yeah,
break.
international free break.
Undefeated.
So where are we on that basketball?
7 to go in the
151. All right. So, man. All right. I'm gonna give you guys a solid 4 more minutes. If you guys do not close out I'm gonna run this back again at 3:00. Because again, it's 2 boxes. We should have no problem selling this out in the 3:00 hour. I am going to make this the honorary chase for the 3:00 show. Close out the black and blue. It is going to be a top spot draw for a $100 gift card, and then another wheel spin once we close that out, folks. So 4 more minutes, make that 3 more minutes. 155. We're going to jump off here because there's a lot of 6s, a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s out there. So Sean says, I do hope that you two will be online on my birthday this year.
When is it?
October 16th. Thunder Lord Frazier says, I drove through Tennessee on our way to Talladega.
You said October 16th?
Yeah, Sean's birthday is October 16th.
That's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
Just saying, it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
So unless anything
We may be
changes,
here, Sean.
We most likely.
We may be here. And
Unless-
if that's the case,
unless-
I may bring a brewski with me.
Unless you or I leave for some whatever reason.
Oh, that too. That too.
I mean, October's a long way away, but I'll tell you this, Robbie, I ain't got plans of leaving.
I don't got no plans either. The only
Wolf-
plans I got are some wedding plans. That's it.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I'll be
I
49.
ain't bleeping leaving. I ain't leaving.
I ain't leaving. I got wedding plans. I got a wedding to plan. I got a bachelor party to plan.
Yeah. Well, the bachelor party, isn't that for your best man to plan? Like, you don't plan that. The best man
I don't
plans
have
it.
a best man, so
You need one, though, right?
apparently I'm doing this all on my own.
Do you have groomsmen?
Not yet.
You gotta have a best man.
My brother, but
Okay. Then your brother will
nah,
plan it.
my brother doesn't. He doesn't. He already told me he don't want the responsibility.
The best
So
man plans the bachelor party.
you two better not leave. Well, Sean, I can't make
I ain't
any
leaving.
promises. Can't make any promises.
Just play the Wolf of Wall Street. Clip.
Yeah,
I
just-
leave it.
Riot Fest.
Yeah,
That's not till September.
Remember, Charles he's going with you, Dom, and Common to see the Beach Boys.
Oh, that's right. That's on my birthday weekend too.
Beach
so.
Beach Boys sing the.
I don't know, Charles. I don't know. I think Riot Fest may now be off the list because that's.
Charles got you. Dom's got
I got a lot to do now.
you. You and Common.
Sean says you have me, Robbie. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If anybody out there wants the responsibilities of planning my bachelor party,
Who?
go ahead.
Who sings the song like "Give Me the Beat, Boys, and Free My Soul"? Wanna feel lost
That
in
would
rock and
be
roll. That's not the Beach Boys.
Oh, I want to say Uncle Cracker, but I don't think it is.
Because Beach Boys are Kokomo.
Yeah.
They sing. What's the Christmas song that they always play with the Beach Boys? What?
Oh, it is. It's
it?
called Drift Away by Uncle Cracker.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, Drift Away. Drift Away.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we... Derek says, Robbie, when do you plan to do your 1 million gift card you were talking about? Well, apparently that was off the... that got vetoed, Derek. That got vetoed
Lil
right
Saint
away.
Nick, that's what I was thinking of. Lil Saint Nick.
Brian
What
says
got
maybe
vetoed?
add Vegas on the list
Wait,
when
what?
Bears face the Raiders end of
What got
September.
vetoed?
CCR?
What got vetoed?
On the 1 million. So I came into the show this morning with, and I said to offer up a 1 million gift card because
yeah.
Rip played the whole deal or no deal. He was like, so I told him, I was like, so the UA banker said there's a 1 million gift card still in that box.
The UA banker. Matt's sitting there watching, going, "Yeah, I'm the UA banker."
So that's who you spoke to on the phone, was Matt. He gave you the okay to do it. All right, sweet. So that's what Derek was saying about the 1 million gift card.
The 1 million gift card.
Because you know how deal or no, it's always like the 1 million, you know. Drift Away was originally sung by CCR. That's what I looked it up. It told me Uncle Cracker, and I was like, I was like,
the most popular one because of recency. Oh, my buddy's a Ghost fan. I got a couple of his songs in my playlist.
oh, Creedence. You're right. Creedence Clearwater is the original people who sang it, and then
Do you listen to Ghost?
Ghost.
I'm sure you've heard one of his songs
Who's Ghost?
from TikTok or Instagram.
Ghost, the Swedish band?
Yeah, I think it's one dude.
No, it's many people.
Well, it's him, but then he hires
Oh,
he's the guy who's Ghost. He's the face of
No.
You've heard the song "Mariana Cross." I know you have.
I'll have to listen
Because
to
it
it
was
on
a
break.
big TikTok trend like a year
okay.
ago. It's good music, yeah.
501 Bryce is a country rap music.
Little Sunshine, I think my favorite Ghost song.
Well, 158 of us talking.
to you.
So
It's up to you, big guy.
nobody, we're not doing no chase wheel spin, nothing. So, hey, all right, guys.
Autographs live break room. What's going on,
Let me
everybody?
take that off. There we go. Well, it's been what? It's been an interesting 12 p.m. show. I'll tell you that. 12 p.m. show, very interesting. Did one break in the Jersey. Pulled up the headliner, Kurt Warner. Our 3 p.m. mission, folks, is for you guys to jump into that half and half black and blue with 6 spots to go. We close this out. We get a brand new series in the room for you guys. And it is a great, great specialty series. I can't wait to drop it for you guys. So it's something more to add to this wonderful break room of ours. So hopefully when we jump off here, me and Ricky are going to take a little lunch break. You guys go out there, do the same. Grab some lunch. In the meantime, get to our break page. Live, actually, in the meantime, well, before I jump off here, let me go and do something really quick. If you are planning on jumping into the breaks, this is our link, which I just dropped into the comment section. You click that link, it'll take you directly to our break page. Jump in those spots, or grab those spots, grab those break spots. Let's have some fun. Just a little rundown. Double box in the vault, 6 to go. Quad box vault, 6 to go. Same goes for that double box black and blue half and half, 6 to go. So that's 3 series for you guys to jump into. Let's have a couple pre-fulls in those, and let's start off that 3 p.m. show hot with that half and half black and blue.
From all of us here at Ultimate Autographs, coming to you live from Burr Ridge, Illinois. That's just outside of Chicago. I am your 12 p.m. host, Robbie Lopez. As always, the great producer out there putting all those great orders is the Rain Man himself, Ricky Widmer. And again, folks, we'll be right back here at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 4 o'clock Eastern and 1 o'clock out there on the West Coast. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care, and don't forget to utilize that great promo every single Thursday. Buy 5 spots, get a jersey spot on us for free. Make sure you put them all in the same cart. Take care and enjoy.